To Study with Street Science, where we unbox a science toy each and every week. And today, if you haven't guessed it already, it is our Halloween special. That's right, we are doing all things spooky science. What's it going to be? I don't even know. All I know is that our producer Tia, behind the screen there, gives us a new science toy each and every week. And we have about 30 minutes to play around and build it. Hopefully, we can complete it in time. Now, it is a little bit smoky in here. We sort of get a little bit of like spooky ambience happening. That will probably clear up in a minute after we get things underway. Before we begin, I just want to say shout out to our super fan, Kylie. She just gave us a amazing special gift, which if you do want to see what that gift was, check out our socials. We'll be posting an unboxing video over there too. But as always, let's get into it. Let's see what we've got today. Tia, what did you create for us? What did you create for us? What do you think is in here? You gonna give us any hints, Tia? Any hints? No, not gonna give us any hints. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of these gloves because
No.
I did pick up this suit from the $1 shop, and they don't really fit that great. So I need some dexterity. I need some dexterity. All right, cool. All right, today I don't think we're gonna play any tunes today. I think we need just to chill
I
out.
think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll just chill out today. But feel free, before I show you, feel free to put your own tunes on, put us in the background while you do some study, and we'll get into it. Oh, super fan Kylie has joined us today. Yeah, shout out. She's giving a shout out to Tia too. Cool. How about that? All right. Drum roll. What do you reckon's going to be in here? Let's put it in view. I'm going to do it this way today so that you can see what's in here. Today, we are unboxing. Whoa. This looks like something different from what we normally have.
A little bit.
I'm going to put this back over here. Today, we have the science of really gross things. That's gross. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think this is a box, a mystery box of random activities. Hopefully, we can do them all. Um, Plus, as well, while we unbox this and play around with these toys, I've got some do-it-yourself spooky science you can do at home as well. So I'll be running you through how to do your own experiments if you want to do it at home. All right, let's see what we got in here. Okay, that's the box. I'll throw that one over there. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Whoa, check it out. Whoa, look at all the goodies we've got. What do you reckon's in here? Looking at the, I think
It's like slime.
we've got some slime happening here. We've got, was this snotty unicorn? I mean, this looks like pretty fun. I reckon we should see that. We got, what was this one? Maybe some scat or some feces. Maybe we can make out, or maybe we can make some eyeballs. I don't know. Let's have a look. Uh, Here we go. Cool. We can also make some farting slime. Some farting slime.
Sweet.
Um, Now, having made some of these before, I think there's some that like you have to build and then let it sit for a little bit. So I'm gonna just quickly read through here to which one it is. 'Cause I know there was like one or two cool ones. I want to see what the unicorn one's about. Um, let's do this one because I think, yeah, I know like sometimes the slime and snot requires a little bit of like waiting time. So let's get this one going. All right. The activity: disgusting snot. Person catching a cold will have a running nose unconsciously with a dirty yellow-green snot. Very disgusting. In the following activity, take care of the sick unicorn. Check this out. Here we go. Oh, I think this is going to be our sick little patient here. He's going to have to make some snot for. So in the kit is polyacrylamide, white coloring, blue coloring. So I think these are our colors that we've got here. We've got red, blue, yellow, and white, which means that we can create all the snot of all the different rainbows. I don't know if it's going to ask us to create a certain color snot. Let me know in the comments, what type of color snot would unicorns have? Who knows? Who's the unicorn specialist in the audience? Because they are totally a real creature as well. We need the measuring cup. Or maybe this is the measuring cup. What is this one? That looks like a measuring cup. We need a mixing spoon. I'm gonna go, that's the mixing tube. Large cup, small cup. Got a couple of different cups. That's pretty good. The pipette. Pipette. Where is the pipette? Here we go. That must be this one. And then, of course, the unicorn. Oh, plus then also the polyacrylamide. Does anyone know what polyacrylamide is?
No.
It is a pretty funky little piece of chemical that we use here at Street Science quite a bit. We make worms and stuff like polyacrylamide. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna quickly Google it because it's been a while since I've looked at polyacrylamide. Polyacrylamide. I remember in the lab, when I did cancer research, that we used to use polyacrylamides or some form of that in some types of experiments. So it says they are water-soluble synthetic linear polymers made of acrylamide and a combination of acrylamide and acrylic acid. It can be used in pulp and paper production, agriculture, food processing, mining, and as a flocculant in wastewater treatment. I have no idea what a flocculant. I'm going to check my pronunciation on that one before I say that one again. A flocculant. But I'm pretty sure we use these in polyacrylamide gels in an experiment called Western blots. This is where we separate proteins to understand what's happening in biological samples. So the polyacrylamide acts as a sort of like gel net that when you pass proteins through, they get slowed down when you're putting a current. So basically, the smaller the protein versus larger proteins go through the gel at different paces, and then you can separate the proteins based on their size, which is pretty cool. All right, so it's saying to add 100 mils of water into the large cup. So I'm going to go this one. I did bring a little cup here, and we need our little measuring spoon as well. Chuck this one over here. So it says 100 mils of water. I'm just going to free pour this, hope for the best. Ooh, shaky hands today. I think I'm like spooked out by all the Halloween. Ooh, scary. Okay, it's 100 mils. We'll put our cup back over here. And then it wants us to put in 2 drops of white coloring. I've never actually used white coloring before. I've never seen that in the shops. All right, we're going to go 1, 2. There was actually technically 3, but we can go with that. 5 drops of yellow. Right, what color do you reckon we're going to be making? What do you reckon, Tia?
Green.
1,
I just say green because
2,
Kylie said
3.
green.
Kylie reckons for it. Okay,
Well, she
we're
said
going for green.
that she'll show us on Tuesday next week what she'll be wearing on Halloween, and green's not for her too. So
Green's not for the win.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on with the blue one? The blue one's not working. Okay, hold up. This is where we need to do some science. Whenever things start going awry, we find a solution for it. I think what's happened here is maybe the top of the lid has gotten a little bit stuck. If I can find a little thing to poke it open, it's not quite thin enough, is it? Otherwise, we're gonna have yellows. Oh, there we go. I got one. Okay, cool. We got one. Sweet. There we go. So 1 blue, and then mix them well. I'm gonna use, since I've got it out, I'm gonna use my screwdriver. Drum roll. What color is it? Yeah, of course it's gonna be green. Of course it's gonna be green.
you green.
Because unicorns, yeah, just like everyone else, we have green snot too. Cool. Then it wants to say add 2 small spoons. Maybe that's. You reckon this is the small spoon? Or is this the small spoon? Which one's the small spoon? Oh, it must be this one here, because it's got the picture here. 2 small spoons of the polyacrylamide, mix them well, and then wait for 10 minutes. Okay, so here's our polyacrylamide. Let's bring that one down here. Maybe we'll get our scissors out too. Oh, they're over here, aren't they? Where's my scissors going? Oh, here they are. Here we go. Cut that open. I feel like since we're doing a acrylamide, what else have we got in here? That's not what I'm looking for. We're going to add this in. Okay, so we've got the polyacrylamide. We'll do the little small scoop. It says, how many does it say? 2 small spoons. 2 small spoons. Oh, it's very not as powdery as I thought it was. It's sort of dried up a bit. So let's just pop one in. Grab a second one. Maybe we should get one more for extra measure. Okay, we'll stir that in. Ooh, check that out. What do you reckon is going to happen, huh? What do we reckon?
Is it glitter? No.
Is it glitter?
No.
We should totally get some glitter.
I mean,
Do we have any glitter around?
I
I think we do have some glitter somewhere.
think we do. Not in the desk, but I know out in the warehouse we do.
We do have some glitter out there. Let me just double check. Make sure we don't have any glitter lying around here. I can't see any glitter. Or maybe you can't see what's under this desk, but we have like a big stash of like previous experiments.
They're actually
Okay.
all in a box.
I did unbox the past toys there. So there's currently a mess under there. Tia's gonna be upset with me when she finds out. Oh, and she's just found out because I just told her.
What did you do?
There's just toys everywhere. I got rid of the box.
Oh, that's okay. We can put that back.
We can put it back. Okay. So it says to mix them well, set them aside for 10 minutes. So what should happen, what I believe should happen, is that there's a chemical reaction happening now that is going to make this nice and snotty, hopefully. And if it doesn't, maybe we'll add some more polyacrylamide. So I'm going to put that over there. Put that over there. Clear up our desk. And I reckon we should do some do-it-yourself experiments that you can do at home. Some of that you can do right at home right now. And I'm going to go with this one here because I think it's straight off the bat. I'm going to chuck this here. Now, if you want to, jump onto the Street Science website, and on there you'll see a tab called Experiments. And there's, I don't know, maybe about 15 different experiments that you can do at home. And we are currently going to be doing a do-it-yourself lava lamp. Now, to make it sort of more Halloweeny and spooky, I thought obviously we would create a red lava lamp that will give this vibe of, I don't know, bloods splattering around everywhere. And I think to add a little bit more fun, we're going to add in a couple of little spookies. So over here, we've got, just check on my hand over here. If you go into zoom, super zoom, we're going to see, oh, check that out. We've got a couple of little spiders. So hopefully we'll do a bit of a lava lamp of spiders and blood going everywhere. So to do this experiment, all you need to do is grab a little bit of water. So the bottom layer here is the water. Add some food coloring. It doesn't have to be red. It could be any color that you want. And then on top of that, you're going to add a layer of oil. So I think it's just vegetable oil. And what you'll notice, do you see anything obvious about the difference between these two colors? Tia, what do you notice about these two colors or two liquids?
Vegetable oil's more yellow.
Yep. And are they mixed together or are they separate?
No, absolutely separate.
They are very separate. And do you know the reason why they're separate?
Density? Question mark?
Hey, density. That's right. Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So which one do you think is more dense, Tia? Denser being ones that are heavier, less dense being oil. So the oil's on top, so it's actually less dense than the water, which is pretty interesting. So the lighter the density, the higher it's going to go. So once you've got these two layers, what we're going to do is we're going to add in some type of like fizzy tablet. So this could be, there's effervescent sort of like hydration tablets. It could be aspirin if you've got them lying around. But here at Street Science headquarters, we've got some specially made rocket fuel that we use for rocket experiments. But more or less, you just want something that creates those bubbles of carbon dioxide into the air. So what will happen is those bubbles of dioxide, bubbles from the carbon dioxide of your fizzy tablet is going to float up into the top layer, bringing in its color of red water up into the oil. And because you have two different types of water liking or water not liking liquids, also known as hydrophobic hydrophilic and hydrophobic. Hydrophobic being phobia, being scared, which is very appropriate for today's episode. So oil is very hydrophobic. It doesn't like mixing with water. And water is obviously hydrophilic. It likes water. It likes hanging out with water people. So when you have these two different types of hydrophilic and hydrophobic natured liquids, that's when they continue to stay separated. So if you shook this up and then let it settle again, they'll form two layers again. But if you had two hydrophilic or two hydro water-liking chemicals, they probably wouldn't separate again. So what's going to happen is the red bubble is going to blow up into the top and then create this lava lamp effect. And that's sort of how lava lamps work as well, based on the different liquids that are in those lava lamps. So I'm going to try one or two. Actually, wait, I'm going to put the spiders in first. And I've never done this spooky version before, but I did see that is totally not what I thought it was going
It's
to do.
just hanging out there.
Yeah, I thought that was just going to go like right down to the bottom, but then I forgot that we've actually got
Oil,
which is quite dense. And
so he's going to slowly fall to the bottom, question mark?
I feel like we need to like get him down there lower, don't you reckon?
Just push him.
Let's just push him down. So get down there.
Get down there.
Get down there. And before we do it, I reckon, you know what we need? I think we need some cool lights as well. Here we go. Hold up. We're going to make this sort of cool.
Yeah.
Tia, what do you reckon? Should we dull the lights down a little bit? Maybe some of the backlights?
The backlights, you reckon?
I mean, the front lights?
Front lights?
Yep.
Well, they're completely off now.
Oh, they're completely off now?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
cool.
completely off.
And then maybe, what if we just use this light here?
Yeah.
Get this bad boy here. Whoa, that's pretty intense. Maybe that's too
Whoa.
much. Maybe I should dial that down a bit. Where's the...
On the other side. There you
This
go.
one? Oh, where's it gone? Maybe. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you-
Awesome. No, that looks really good.
What do I do this? I feel like
no, the light.
What about that?
You can
How's
see
that?
it quite good now, anyway.
Yeah, let's do that. So you
Yeah.
can actually see the different layers,
Yeah.
so we're not spoiling too much. All right, so I'm gonna try and get these guys back down again. Get down in your home here. Let's get them busting through the layer there. Get down to the water red layer. Or he just wants to
We
float.
can't really see him anymore now.
What about the camera, our side cam? How's that one going?
You can see that.
Okay, you see the...
Can't see him on the
We've
bottom.
got this guy here.
But
I'll rotate him around. You got
oh,
one there,
you can
one,
see
two
them
there.
there.
Yes, two there. Okay, cool. All right, let's test out what happens when you put in one of these. He's going to go down. He's going to start fizzing. And what you'll see is bubbles hopefully starting to react. And you can see here, starting to get some bit of loopy bubbles starting to come through. Might need to let it wait for a little bit to get it really going. Hopefully we got the good rocket fuel, the one that reacts really well. One down there. There he goes. Let's see if I can hold this up here. Let's get the close up. Can we see it? It's sort of starting to bubble. It's not reacting as much as I...
Put a few more in there.
Oh, it's starting to go. Okay.
Put heaps in there.
Yeah, let's just supercharge it. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it going crazy. There we go. There we go. There it's starting to happen now. Can you see at the front here?
Yeah, you can see
Starting
it there
to
now.
bubble up.
Yeah.
Starting to bubble.
Yeah.
Let's add a couple more. Let's go crazy town.
Crazy town even.
Let's go crazy town.
Oh, you can see it in this angle way better now too.
There we go. We'll
Look
let
how
that
cool that is.
bubble away.
Going all over the shop.
Oh, here we are. I'm starting to hear it now. This one at the front. Is that at the front working? I can hear him.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, now it's starting to work now. You sort of see the bubbles coming in.
Looks good from this angle.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get this. I'll get this up close for you guys. I don't have KenCam anymore, but yeah, let's go to this one over here. Oh, wait for that to see. Oh, here we go. Check that out, bro. Ooh, check that out. Hey, what's the spider? Oh, there is a spider in there. There he is. There he is.
Yeah, he's dancing around.
Check out that spooky science lava lamp. You can do that yourself at home right now. That's pretty cool. I love that. All right. We'll let our spiders continue to dance. How are we doing? Let's do a time check. Where are we at?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. We've done 20 minutes?
Yes.
Oh man, we got tons of cool science we could be doing.
Yeah.
All right, let's check on our snot. See where the snot's at. Here we go. Oh, he's definitely like
He's snotty.
he's definitely looks a bit thicker. It's thick enough though. I
They
feel
make
like
it a
it
bit
could go
thicker.
thicker. Well, it does. Let's just try it out and we'll see. So we'll turn this one back over here. Yeah. So I think it says after that, what you want to do is squeeze the unicorn to absorb the yellow-green snot solution. Then you get to flow it out. So let's test it out. If it's not good, we're gonna do it again. It's pretty. Whoa, check that out. Let's try that again. Here we go. Can we separate it? Oh, it does look pretty snotty. All right, you ready?
Go.
Our poor unicorn. He's a little bit sick. Look
Yeah. Yeah.
at that. What's he been doing? Poor unicorn. He's I don't know how it's a bad case of the COVID, I'll tell you that. Let's get thick. Let's stick down the bottom. It must have different like maybe because we didn't keep mixing it. But you can check out look how runny that is. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's definitely getting good. All right, we'll put the unicorn slime over there. What else can we do? What else can we do? We've done rockets, I mean the lava lamps. I've got slime all over my nose. I hope that's not contagious. I don't want to be coming back. All right. What about should we try and make the horrible eyeball? We'll give that one a go. Maybe we should turn the lights on a little bit more. I'm getting a little bit scared here. Turn those front lights back on so I don't get too scared. I mean, horrible eyeball. Along with the advent of Halloween, many people will prepare scary decorations to celebrate the festival. Isn't it very scary to try to make a wide open eyeball full of blood vessels? So we're going to be using sodium alginate. That's another fun one that we use here at Street Science. Is this from here? Yep, sodium alginate. Interesting. It's also very wormy-like material, like chemical-based pellets. We use sodium alginate to make slimy worms as well. So I wonder if this is like a bit of a play on that. But it says to add half of the transparent sodium alginate solution. Oh wait, you got to use that in activity 6. Okay, so we have to make the alginate solution here. Maybe this one's not going to work. So we're going to need to set aside for 3 hours, so we can't do that one. All right, we won't do that one. We won't do that one. We'll come back. If you're lucky, let us know in the comments if you want to see the sodium alginate experiment, eyeball experiment. If you let us know, drop in the comments you want to see it. We might even do a special post on our social media channel that you can see it after the fact. But what about we try the disgusting feces? Because I think that's like that's pretty gross and scary. So this one says some digested waste within the body will accumulate in the intestines and be pushed out through bowel movements and form feces. Try to do it yourself some disgusting artificial feces. Okay, so we're going to need a large cup, but we currently have our random bad boy in there. So I'm going to put this over here. I do have a bowl here. I'm not sure what this bowl's for, but we're going to pour our sloopy slime in there. Ooh, snot, unicorn snot. Put that one in there. Put him to the side. I'll put him over here. We're going to put him next to our science Simone, who's looking a little bit slender right there. Okay. So there's a slime powder in this one apparently. System slime powder. What's this one? It's calcium chloride. This one is slime powder. Okay, cool. So it says add 3 large spoons of slime powder into the large cup. Here we go. Let's have a look. 3. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yep. Chuck that there. Add 40 mils of water, which is in this one, and we get our cup over here. 40 mils. Drag them up here. Try them in there. Cool. 7 drops of red coloring. This looks like some pretty cool red coloring. Some crisp. 7 drops here. I don't think you're supposed to drop the collar in. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 6 drops of yellow. This is how you make perfectly brown poo, apparently. 6 drops of yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 drops of the blue. Oh, this is the blue one. That's the funny one, isn't it? 2 liters of blue.
That's very
That's what it said.
unhealthy
Yep.
poo.
Mix well. You'll get brown solution.
Sure.
Maybe we'll get brown solution. I think we're gonna get blue feces today. That's one thing that you do get taught in as a scientist is to never directly pour your reagents into your master mix. So, and that is a clear demonstration why. Otherwise, you end up with blue feces. So apparently, you're gonna mix it rapidly until thick feces is formed, and then try to put the slime in the shape of feces and prank your friends. And I'm like flicking it all over myself. Quick, shake. This is pretty cool. Now, an interesting thing that I found the other day, did you know there's a specialty of being a type of scientist that's called a scatologist, I think it is, which is a specialty in understanding poo. So like that is a legit career option for those who are interested. Tia, would you be interested in becoming a scatologist?
Maybe.
It sounds sort of quirky. It sounds pretty weird, but I know definitely in the wildlife space, it's something that can be really useful to track animals because obviously each animal eat different things, and then B, that results in their poo looking very differently. And so there's some really interesting citizen science experiments that are sort of starting to go around now, where you can collect different types of poo, send them off to the lab, and they can analyze them to see what type of species are present in your area. And that type of DNA sequencing can also be quite interesting in the sense they can also apply that to other types of samples beyond poo as well. So this type of project or type of sequencing called eDNA sampling or environmental DNA sampling. So the idea is that you could grab a soil sample, you could grab a water sample, and then be able to sequence it, take the DNA out of that, sequence it, and then match it to different profiles of known genetic species and find out what type of species are in the area. Now, you might be thinking, why do you want to know what type of species are in a certain area? And the reason for that is obviously sometimes it's hard to spot certain types of species, whether that's because they're out and about at nighttime, or maybe they're not very present or present in low numbers. So, project that I'm thinking about right now, because I talk about it over the weekend, is a project called I think it's called the Platypus Watch, I think it is. And one of my friends who's a scientist, Dr. Tamil, the platypus protector, if you want to search her up on the socials, is going around Queensland and collecting different water samples and then looking to see if there's platypus DNA present in those samples. And why this is important is the platypus, we don't really know if our platypus species here in Queensland is in decline. And obviously the platypus is a very, very unique species. It's one of the monotreme species, which are egg-laying mammals, which is pretty trippy. All right, so let's have a look at this. I think we're It's getting pretty sticky now. So this must be a chemical reaction that the more you mix it, the harder it gets. Because like my arm is getting pretty tired
It
here.
looks so gross.
It looks pretty gross. I wish the color was more blue though. Like,
Yuck.
I wonder if this is like similar to you can make like slime from PVA glue. Have you ever made that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to like
Cool.
a craft shop, you can get like I think it's like the Elmer's, I think it's called, PVA
Yes.
glue, and there's like a little chemical reactant that you can add to it. And this is reminding me very similar to that. Like as you begin to mix that chemical reaction, the bonds must be forming harder and they're creating a different type of strength in the connection. And as you can see, what used to be a liquid now is very much getting a lot harder. It's still
Oh
now.
my god, that's
Now check that
actually
out.
making me
That would be
sick.
some like solid
Oh
unicorn
my
snot.
god,
That would be like.
it's actually making me sick. Ew.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon we should try and create a poo-looking thing and put it somewhere? Who should we prank? Who should we prank? I feel like we should
Brooke.
prank someone. We should.
I don't know why he comes to
I,
mind.
I was just looking over here. It looks like he just called me before. He's offside, so like we've got the
Oh,
perfect opportunity to put this in his desk
put it on
or
his chair.
put it on his chair.
That would be pretty funny. That
He'll
would
be
be
like
pretty funny.
pretty filth about that. Check this out.
Yeah, if he's wearing good pants that day, that'd be pretty bad.
Oh, that's pretty gross and sticky. I can sort of see how you could turn that into a poo-looking substance, particularly if he wasn't like what I did and added too much blue.
Looks
If
like he
that actually
ate
was a
too
brown
much
color,
junk
that would be pretty
food.
cool. But let's leave that sit there for a bit longer. See if that I mean, that does look pretty gross. Look at that. Get a top shot. That's like dead
Yuck.
set. Looks like a blue poo. But maybe that's part of the whole scariness of like Halloween. It's not quite brown. It's blue.
Yuck.
I'm stretching at straws here. Cool. How are we going for times here?
We're at 32 minutes.
32 minutes. Okay. What do you reckon? Should we wrap it up or should we do one more experiment? Just let's do one more experiment. What do you reckon?
Let's do one more.
Let us know in the comments if you think we should do one more experiment. I reckon we should be good.
Do one more.
Let's do one more. Let's grab another one from the do-it-yourself experiments. Now, there was one that I really wanted to do, which was the tea leaf ones. And to do that though, I'm gonna need to grab some tea bags. So stay right there. I know we're live. We're gonna cut over to Tia. I'm gonna literally just run upstairs and grab some tea. Stay right there. In the meantime, Tia is gonna entertain you with something that's
No,
gonna.
I'm not. Absolutely not.
All right, we've got the microphone here.
Yes.
We've got Anthony here, so we're still talking live. You can still hear me.
Yep.
And Tia, yell out if you can't hear me. I'm
I
going
will
into the
let
kitchen
you know.
cabinet here, and I'm grabbing some tea,
Oh,
and
you're
I'm coming
starting to
back.
cut out.
Can you still hear me, Tia?
Oh,
Are you
no,
still
you're
hearing
still
me, Tia? Or did it
present.
drop out?
Yep,
Okay,
all
here we go.
good.
All right, we're back in. Luckily, there's a big stash of tea. We like our tea here at Street Science. I really wanted to do this one because I think this is like a pretty cool one. I've never done this one before, but it's fun. All right, so we're gonna put away our chemical kit, and we'll play around with that later. We'll put our blue poo and our unicorn slime to the side. Let's create some space here. Here we go. Check that over there. Cool. I'm gonna put my laptop away as well, just in case it gets a little bit crazy in here. We don't want my laptop to break. All right, so for this experiment, all you need is tea bags, which hopefully should be pretty available on hand. And you're going to need a little bit of adult support here. Is that you're going to need a lighter, something that will create some fire, because we're going to get a little bit crazy with the fire at the moment. All right. So this experiment, I think, what is it called? I think it's called a teabag rocket, I think is the name of the experiment. But we're going to make it a little bit more spooky and call it the spooky teabag rocket. So we're going to create these into little ghosts that are going to float up into the air. So what you need to do, apparently, is you take your tea bag and you cut the top off. Okay, so you take your top off, and then what you'll actually see, if you've never actually seen what a tea bag is, it opens up, and then there'll be a bunch of tea that will obviously come out, and we're gonna have to clean that up later.
No.
Tia's like, "Jen, I'm the one who cleans this up." Okay. Now you can use your little pile of tea as a little launching pad if you want to. But what you'll see is that you'll end up with this small piece of filter paper, basically, that you can create a little cylinder from. And this is going to be your rocket, surprising or not. So you can use the T as a little launching rocket pad. And if you want to add a little bit of extra coolness to it, I'm going to make a little ghost on this one. So I'm going to call this like the spooky ghost teabag rocket launcher. So I'm going to give it a bit of a spooky face. I'm going to give him some hands. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to get a bit of slack here from my son. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Here, what do you reckon of that? Is that scary enough for you?
That looks pretty cool.
Right, we'll put him over here. Okay. So I think you want to make him back into a cylinder shape. Now, I've never tried this before, so I'm not sure it's going to work. But the principle is you light the top of the bag, and then because this is a very small fiber material that is flammable, it'll catch on fire and begin to eat away at the bag. And while you're doing that, you're creating hot air, which is causing the hot air to rise. And so as the hot air rises, cool air comes in underneath and naturally creates a sort of funnel of air that goes up. And once the bag reaches the very bottom bit, as you can see, me just moving over towards it, the air current pushes it away. It's going to create this suction of air that will pull the little tea bag up into the top of the air. So it creates a little natural rocket type shape. So I'm going to set up a couple here just so that we can hopefully get one to work. I have heard before sometimes they may not work the way that you hope. And I'll make a scary face on this one. What do you reckon? Who should we draw on this one?
Draw Steve.
Draw Steve? Okay,
Draw Steve.
I was gonna say draw Brooke because he was pretty scary the other day when we were making the video about the virtual vacation care
Yeah,
program.
it's pretty scary, but I think draw Steve.
Okay. Sorry, Steve. This is don't blame me if I'm not a great Steve drawer. Here we go, Science Steve. Oh wait, actually okay. This is Science Steve smiley face. So that's pretty bad, right? Let's get a zoom in. The big one.
That's pretty good.
Maybe I should have done like Steve with the fire hands. That would be appropriate. Let's do another one. Let's do a Science Steve with flame hands. I'll get rid of this one. Here we go. Let's see how good my flame hand drawing Steve artwork is like. I haven't done this one before. Get some fire. Something like this. And then oh, sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. Well, you'll give him some feet. Here we go. Okay. My drawing skills are a little bit. Here we go. Let's try that one.
That's pretty cool. I like the spiky hair.
I mean, we're gonna have to like get a cross reference there of the logo versus my rendition of Steve on a paper tea bag. Okay, cool. Here we go. All right, so here we go. All right, so let's dull down those front lights, I reckon, Tia. We're gonna finish with a bang, hopefully. Hopefully this works. If not, that's science. Science happens. Science isn't always perfect, but hopefully this does work. All right, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, there it goes. Is it gonna launch? Is it gonna launch? Is it gonna launch?
Come on.
Oh, oh!
That's pretty cool.
Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, we almost got it. Okay, let's try a variation of it. Let's try it without on the T thing, see if that works better. Maybe it's like maybe you need it like closer to the table where more air current can get under it. So I'm gonna try it over here. Oh, we can't see it there, can we? Let's do it here.
That smells so good.
You can smell
Strangely
it?
smells really good.
Yeah, it smells like tea.
Mm-hmm.
Smell it from over here.
I can like smell something. It's pretty like.
You sure it's not the poo? Sure it's not the poo? All right, let's try this one. Okay. Right, can you see that? Oh, it's this one here.
Yes.
Why don't we bring him in the front? Let's do him in the front. Okay, let's do him here. Let's see if that one works. Oh wait, there's some liquid down here. Maybe that's what's causing it to. Okay. He won't stand up though.
Alright.
This is all part of science. Here we go. Here we go. All right, ready? Let's try again.
Cool.
Steve-O for the win. Let's go. Is he gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Go.
Come on, come on, fly up!
Oh no!
Fly up!
Oh
Fly
no!
up!
Oh no!
Fly
Wait!
up!
Wait!
Yeah!
Whoa! Oh my god!
He's right up there. Look at the big guy. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, there he comes down. Check that out.
Wow.
Let's try that one more time. Let's see if
We'll
we can
do
get that.
one more, but
Yeah.
I'll leave it to the big angle and see what happens.
Yeah, let's go big angle. See if we can get it going. Here we go. Let's try that again. Ooh. Oh, I can see what you mean now. I can smell that a bit. Okay, let's put that there. Maybe that launching pad doesn't work as good.
I would have thought the tea would have influenced like the science behind it, but I don't know anything though.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the bottom off, make it a bit more flatter so it sit better. There we go. Hopefully that works. And Flaming Hand Steve, let's see how he goes.
Alright, let's see if he
Here we go.
goes.
Here he goes. Here we go. Is he gonna work?
Come on,
Come
fly,
on,
Steve, fly!
launch. Yeah! Oh wait,
Off
don't
he
get on the expensive
goes.
camera. Oh no, he's literally he literally ended up at the top there. He's not even coming down. I thought he was gonna like launch and hit my expensive camera. That's how he hit. All right, well, that is it. That is Study with Street Science Halloween edition. If you want to try any of those do-it-yourself experiments at home, jump onto the Street Science website. We'll put the link in the comments. Check out the experiments section. There's a bunch of other experiments there to do. And if you're lucky, we'll do some extra experiments on our socials. We will catch you next week, Thursday, 3:30 p.m. or somewhere around there, depending on what's happening on the day. And we will have some seriously fun science. Catch you next time. Woo!